Going on, Legion? Azrael here, like always, and when it rains, it pours. Because when a Spider-Man movie comes out, well, duh, you have to make a Spider-Man cartoon, don't you? The Ultimate Spider-Man is probably one of the funniest cartoons I've seen in forever. But, you know, hold on, I gotta change something real quick. No one cares who's coming online, please, fuckers. Steam right now, like, get the fuck out of here. Either way, yeah, so... But this is like a Disney-friendly one. The Ultimate Spider-Man, which is in a different, it's an alternate reality, alternate universe, whatever. You know, it's really funny. It's good. They called it Brickmere instead of Mjolnir because they had something that was mimicking the metal, and it was just really funny. And they always, I don't know, he always breaks the fourth wall like Deadpool, which Spider-Man's kind of always done, kind of like Deadpool. Deadpool makes it a point to do it. Spider-Man just kind of does it. But this looks like some kind of Disney stuff, so let's just get into it, check it out, see what it's all about. Let's hope it's good.
And now a sneak peek at the new Disney XD series, Marvel Spider-Man.
XD.
No, you don't.
Of course, he has the stupid...
Museum members get 20% off life-saving acts of heroism.
It pretty much is like the movie, just cartoon form.
This guy's like a bull in a china shop.
Oh, Scorpion! Character we haven't seen in a long time.
Rein this bull in.
I've always been a fan of this character, we just never see him. He's like one of my favorites.
Oh, this tail has the strength of a wrecking ball. And I happen to know a place where there are less things to wreck.
These are all like names from like
Here
villains.
it's the tiny scorpions that are the dangerous ones. Want to prove me wrong?
Kind of funny.
Come on, really?
So you just gave away your identity by using a subway card.
Defeated by your own faulty equipment.
I'm cartridge shattered, but luckily it was a 2-for-1 sale.
So long, Spider Kid.
How do I feel about this right now?
Marvel Spider-Man, a new series coming this summer to Disney XD.
Okay. Just too kiddie. I mean, I can, you know, as someone that's just a big fan of anime and stuff like that, even anime, there's stuff I won't watch. It's way too kiddie. I mean, at least Ultimate Spider-Man had some kind of, like, actual humor that wasn't really based in any direction. It was just kind of there. If you got it, you got it. You didn't, you didn't. If you're too young to get it, then, you know, the next joke would come along, and you may get that one. And that's what I liked about the show. It just had very just... The humor wasn't super... It was comic book humor. It wasn't, like, age humor or, you know, specific demographic humor. It was just kind of just general goofing around Spider-Man. Cult classic Spider-Man. And that humor just kind of goes wherever. He's kind of a goofball, he's kind of a kid, whatever. This is definitely a kid cartoon meant for kids to enjoy, and all for them. What am I saying? I don't understand. But for me, of course, it's not going to be something I watch, but man, what a time to be a kid, right? Just all these awesome cartoons and all these awesome movies. And the downside about that is that all the movies that we, as people in our 20s and maybe 30s, that we grew up watching, like I watched movies from way before I was born, like the first Terminator, I think the second Terminator too, actually. When was the second one come out? That was the 90s, was it? I actually don't remember. But, you know, it's just a whole thing that I was watching movies from way back when, and I enjoyed them. But now when we got to a point where, like, even in my lifetime, the early 2000s, CGI could have been kind of iffy in a bad movie, right? So when people go back and go, wow, that's really bad. Like, that's embarrassing bad. And there's some movies that are just that bad. Like, oh, God. It's like seeing, maybe for some people, maybe the original Alien movie, or Aliens, or anything in space, like maybe not Star Wars, but original Star Wars, you know, 4, 5, and 6, it was like models and stuff like that. And maybe some people that aren't fans of Star Wars, or maybe something on that level, Star Wars is this huge thing, right? So you're like, whatever, big deal. But for other things that were like real bad, like space scary stuff, it was just garbage. And even for me, I can't go back and watch that. So I can only imagine what this generation goes back to early 2000s and looks and goes, I think it's even worse. I'd rather see a model and understand it's a model flying through space than some CGI that looks just awful. And a lot of movies use CGI. Hell, the Avengers movies have the Hulk, all CGI. And who knows if that'll ever look bad, like atrocious. It may not look the best in 10 years, but it may not be just outright atrocious. People go, oh, that was not so bad for then. And for us now, it's incredible. So, I don't know, man. You get the good, the bad. You get a Spider-Man cartoon that looks like this instead of the one that maybe you were growing up with that I saw, which was... But that's the one that had the great villains in it. Scorpion, Doc Ock, all of them. That was a great Spider-Man cartoon. Definitely loved it. What was it? The Amazing Spider-Man? Was that just it? I think that's what it was. Anyways, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. If you like the video, like the content, you can always like, subscribe, or share. Remember, it's completely up to you. I do appreciate it, though. It does help me out in some way or another, and I'll see you on whatever video I'm doing next. Once again, my name is Azrael. Later, guys. And if you want to leave a comment down below, love to see you in all the comments discussing all things Marvel, Spider-Man, and in between. Later.